Are you taking a multivitamin every morning, thinking you're doing your health a huge favor? What if I told you that for most healthy adults, that daily pill is little more than expensive urine? You might be flushing your money and your good intentions right down the drain. Welcome to The Better Habit, where we explore health and nutrition in a way that's realistic, sustainable, and actually works. Today, we're going to look at the multivitamin myth, understand why most of us don't need one, and figure out who actually might benefit from specific supplements. This isn't about shaming anyone. It's about making smarter choices for our bodies and our wallets. Let's start with a really common scene. You wake up, you have your breakfast, and you swallow a multivitamin. It feels like you're getting a little bit of everything, a nutritional insurance policy, right? The marketing for these products is brilliant. They promise more energy, a stronger immune system, better hair, skin, and nails. The idea that one simple pill can fill all our nutritional gaps is incredibly appealing in our busy lives. We all want to be healthy, and this seems like such an easy win. But here's the reality check, based on years of research. For the average, generally healthy person who isn't dealing with a specific deficiency, major studies have found very little evidence that a daily multivitamin prevents chronic diseases like heart disease or cancer, or that it improves long-term health in any significant way. The U.S. Preventive Services Task Force, a major authority on this, has consistently stated there isn't enough evidence to recommend them for disease prevention. So why is this? Well, our bodies are incredibly sophisticated. They are designed to get nutrients from food, where vitamins and minerals are packaged together with fiber, phytochemicals, and other compounds that help them work synergistically. A synthetic vitamin in a pill is isolated. It doesn't have that natural context. Think of it like this. An orange contains vitamin C, but it also has fiber, flavonoids, and water. All these elements work together. Taking a vitamin C pill is not the same as eating an orange. Your body knows the difference. Furthermore, our bodies have a limit on how much of each nutrient they can actually absorb and use at one time. When you take a high-dose multivitamin, you're often getting way more than you need. What happens to the excess? For water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and most B vitamins, your body simply takes what it needs, and your kidneys filter out the rest. That's why I said you might just be making expensive urine. Your body excretes the surplus. Now, there's also a potential downside to overdoing it. While it's rare with a standard multivitamin, taking high doses of certain fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K can be problematic. These vitamins are stored in your body's fat tissues and liver, and they can build up to toxic levels over time. More isn't always better. The goal is nutrient sufficiency, not excess. So if most of us don't need a multivitamin, does anyone? Absolutely. This is not a one-size-fits-all issue. Certain groups of people have very specific nutritional needs that might be difficult to meet through diet alone. Let's talk about who they are. First, let's consider vitamin B12. This vitamin is crucial for nerve function and making red blood cells. It's found almost exclusively in animal products, meat, fish, eggs, and dairy. So, if you are a vegan or a strict vegetarian, getting enough B12 from your diet is nearly impossible. For this group, a B12 supplement isn't just a good idea. It's essential for long-term health. Older adults are another group that should pay attention to B12 because our ability to absorb it from food decreases as we age. Next up is vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Our bodies produce it when our skin is exposed to sunlight. It's vital for bone health because it helps us absorb calcium. But many of us live in climates with long winters, work indoors all day, or consistently wear sunscreen, which is important for skin cancer prevention but also blocks vitamin D synthesis. It's also not abundant in many foods. For these reasons, many people are deficient in vitamin D, and a supplement can be incredibly beneficial, especially during the darker months of the year. Then there's iron. Iron is critical for carrying oxygen in our blood. An iron deficiency can lead to anemia, causing fatigue, weakness, and shortness of breath. Who's at risk? Primarily, premenopausal women who lose iron through menstruation each month. Pregnant women also have much higher iron needs to support the growing baby. Vegetarians and vegans may also need to be mindful, as the iron from plant sources isn't as easily absorbed as the iron from meat. However, you should never supplement with iron unless you've been tested and a deficiency is confirmed by a doctor. Too much iron can be toxic. The key takeaway here is specificity. The conversation shouldn't be, should I take a multivitamin? But rather, do I have a specific nutrient need that could be met with a targeted supplement? Throwing a cocktail of 20 different vitamins at your body and hoping for the best is an outdated and frankly ineffective strategy. The modern, science-backed approach is to identify a specific need, if one exists, and address that directly. So what's the better habit here? Instead of relying on a pill, let's shift our focus back to where it belongs: our food. A varied, whole foods-based diet is the most reliable, effective, and enjoyable way to get the nutrients you need. Eating a rainbow of fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains provides your body with the entire symphony of nutrients, not just the isolated notes. This approach, what I call food first, is the ultimate foundation for good health. So here's your actionable takeaway. I'm not going to tell you to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Let's start with a simple experiment. For the next week, instead of focusing on a multivitamin, focus on adding one more color to your plate at lunch and dinner. That's it. Maybe it's a handful of spinach in your eggs, some bell pepper strips with your sandwich, or a side of berries with your yogurt. This small habit shifts your mindset from "what pill can I take?" to "what whole food can I add?" It's a simple, powerful step towards building a truly nourishing diet. And if you suspect you might fall into one of those specific groups we talked about, maybe you vegan, or you live in a cloudy climate, the next step is to talk to your doctor. Ask for a simple blood test to check your levels of vitamin D, B12, or iron. Get data, don't guess test. This empowers you to make an informed decision based on your unique biology, not on marketing claims. Building true, lasting health is a journey of small, consistent habits. It's about tuning into your body and focusing on real food, not searching for a magic pill. You have the power to build incredible health, one small, thoughtful choice at a time. If this helped you see nutrition in a new light, please give the video a like and share it with someone who might be wondering about their own vitamin habit. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions in the comments below. What's one colorful food you can add to your plate this week? Let me know. And be sure to subscribe to The Better Habit for more simple, science-based ways to feel better every day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.